Welcome, y'all.
Hey, Hannah.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What you drinking?
I got some Reds here with a little fireball. There's a name for it, but I haven't figured out what it is.
The apple with the fireball in it?
Yeah, it's good. Don't knock it till you try
Tastes
it.
like apple pie kind of,
A
huh?
little bit. It tastes like fall.
Hey, Kelsey.
Hey.
What are you doing over here?
Oh, I'm just chilling. Chilling.
What you drinking?
White Claws, as always.
White Claws. Thank y'all for coming and helping me out today. Hey, Chandler.
Hey.
Chandler's camera switching. And let's see. Anything new? I need y'all to go to YouTube and subscribe. We're having a big push for subscribers right now on YouTube.
Bully people on the streets.
Yes.
Your mom. Your aunt.
Take their phones, go subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we just need the subscribers right now. It'll help the show a lot. And we're on TikTok. And we're on Facebook, and I can't remember all the social medias that we're on. What else are we on?
Instagram?
I think we're on Instagram.
Yep, you are.
Yeah. Okay. Anything new for y'all?
I don't think so. I'm about to murder someone in this heat.
Oh, the heat in Louisiana.
I'm going to be on the show in a few years.
Kelsey, can I say what you said when you got here earlier, or would you like to say it?
No, go for it.
She said she got here, it's hotter than the devil's balls.
Yep.
Right? And,
Yep.
You know. Then I looked at Harold and said, how hot is your balls? Because he's the devil.
Yeah.
But anyway.
What you drinking?
I have to go to a white trash / redneck. I don't know. Is there a difference between redneck and white trash?
I think so.
It's how you hold yourself.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to white trash, I think it is. But I'm drinking redneck Riviera out of a little tiny, because I'm trying not to get too drunk before I go to the party. And I don't know if y'all can see my makeup on YouTube, but I already have put on like crazy blue eyeshadow and all kinds of crap for my
Looks great.
white trash party.
Get in the white trash mindset.
Yes, because we're going to leave after this, so I don't have time. Okay, are y'all ready for a story?
Yes.
Lay it on us.
Just Hannah, you're a newlywed.
I am.
This is going to be a newlywed story.
Oh, God. I can only imagine.
It's going to be in 2013.
Take notes.
Pop culture.
Write that down.
The twerk and selfie were new words. Twerk and selfie in 2013.
Oh, God.
Wow.
We're
That's
old.
Seriously?
11 years ago. Yeah.
Chandler was like in diapers at 9 years old.
The Pope signed on Twitter for the first time ever in 2013. He got him some social medias.
I think I follow him.
Is it Pope Francis right now? I don't even know.
Yes.
Is
he tweets in Italian and English.
the first, is he, I don't know. I know there was one that was not too long ago. That was the first from South America, I think.
Yeah, it's him. Maybe it's not Italian. I don't know.
Maybe it's Spanish.
Don't ask me why I followed him either. I'm not even Catholic, so he must have said something funny.
Oh, the spaghetti is good. No. Okay. And finally, this is a sad one for 2013. The Boston Marathon bombing happened. And I feel like that was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, but it was like 11.
Yeah. That was a sad day. Okay. For the story, we're going to start in July of 2013. And we're going to Kalispell, Montana. Have y'all heard of it?
Mm-mm.
It's peak tourist season in July there. It's beautiful, lots of outdoor stuff to do, camping.
Is that Yellowstone?
Oh, maybe.
That's the only part of Montana I know.
Well, this part of Montana people are nice and friendly. They're not trying to kill each other over land. Anyway, it's a laid back town. So that's where we're going to have the story take place. But before we get to that part of the story, I'm going to tell you about two people. First is Jordan, and it's girl Jordan, not boy Jordan.
Okay.
Jordan Lynn Graham was born in August 1991. She was raised in Kalispell. I hope I'm saying it right. Kalispell, Montana. She was active in her church and helped out with Sunday school classes. She was really good with kids. Friends say she was very shy, even introverted. Not like either of y'all right now.
Never.
Kelsey's quiet. She's pretty quiet.
I am.
But she could be fun and silly at times, her friends said, just like you. She loved being active outdoors, hiking, fishing.
Not like us.
Sweating. Like, no.
No,
I'm
thank
not.
you.
Yeah.
Nope.
And she grew up in a strict Christian home. After graduating high school in 2009, Jordan turned her love for working with kids into a steady job. She would nanny and babysit for families at the church. So that's Jordan. Now let's talk about Cody. Cody Lee Johnson. Born April 1988. So he's what, around 3 years older than Jordan. Sherry, Cody's mom, wanted to raise Cody in a safe environment. So in 2002, they moved to Kalispell, Montana. I think they came from California. For whatever reason, she was a single mom. There was no dad in the picture. And she didn't want to live there with him. She wanted him in a safe environment. So Cody was a teenager when they moved to Montana, and he loved it there. He was super outdoorsy, loved hunting, fishing, four-wheeling, all the outdoor stuff. And he also liked cars and racing them and fixing them and souping them up, working on them. So he made a lot of friends through car racing and through his outdoor activities. And friends say Cody had an outgoing personality that drew people in. He was smart and funny.
Good old boy.
Yes. Jordan and Cody.
Have you seen that thing where it says it's always the ones that get murdered that light up a room, and you're glad you never light up a room?
I have seen that.
That's what it reminded me of.
I'm glad I never light up a room and draw attention to myself. Yeah.
I don't draw people in, especially murderers.
After Cody graduated from high school, he got a job building custom vehicles. What a great thing for him since he loved cars. I mean, like, that's just, do what you love. By his early 20s, he had decided he wanted to have a family and raise kids in Kalispell. When Cody met Jordan, he knew she was the one. Cute, huh?
For now.
Yeah.
Let the other shoe drop. Let's see.
Let's see what's what. Jordan knew her calling was to be a wife and mom, and that's what she wanted. But, she wasn't really looking for a boyfriend when she met Cody. And because she's so shy, it took Cody he had to talk to her a few times. And, she warmed up to him. And one of her priorities in a boyfriend was making sure she found a man that was serious as serious as she was about going to church. And Cody was all in. He was like, let's do it. So they officially started dating in November 2011. And things moved fast. His friends said that when she would come in the room, he would light up. Oh. Like he just got so excited when she was around.
That's sweet.
Yeah. And Cody's friends like, when are you going to ask her to get married? When are you going to ask her to get married? Kelsey,
Been 2 days.
You know that routine,
I know how
Kelsey.
that is. Yep.
In December 2012, so it's about a year later after they've been officially dating, Cody got down on a knee, got her a ring. Jordan said yes. And so from this point, there's wedding planning going on. They're thinking about their future. They rented a house together, but they live separately still. Jordan still lived with her parents. So they were like decorating the house and getting it set up for when they both were there.
Can't live in sin.
Well, that's the next sentence. They were saving themselves for marriage. Yeah, they both decided to wait till marriage to have sex.
What a concept.
To each his own, but I mean...
Just kidding if my mom's listening.
Surely you waited.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay, so that was December 2012. Oh, cheek.
I cheersed myself.
As you should.
Cheersed yourself.
Sorry.
That's okay. June 29th, 2013. This is like 6 months after they're engaged. Was their wedding day.
Oh, wow.
Fast.
Save yourself for only so long.
Well, I mean, if I was waiting, I'd just probably go to the courthouse. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even. But 6 months is fast to plan a wedding, I think. They said, I do. They tied the knot. They were married outside with friends and family witnessing. The wedding was fun, and both Jordan and Cody were happy that day. 1 week later, Monday, July the 8th, 2013, the police received a call
Oh, no.
from 27-year-old Cameron Fredrickson. He tells them that he's worried about his 25-year-old friend, Cody Johnson. When Cody didn't show up for work that morning, Cameron was concerned and went to Cody's house. He actually broke in to the house.
Oh.
Now, remember, this is 1 week after their marriage. They're living there now.
Mm-hmm.
His friend Cameron was also his boss, and he knew Cody wouldn't just not come to work. So when he broke in, he looked everywhere. He didn't really see, it didn't look like there was a struggle or anything was messed up in the house. But he did find Cody's cell phone in the garage, which is a huge red flag because Cody never went anywhere without his cell phone.
Yeah.
Anywhere. When he finds the phone, Cameron's calling Cody's friends and family. Have you seen him? What's going on? He's not at work. He's not at home. The most he could get out of anybody was the last time we saw him was about 8:30 the previous night, which was a Sunday. They went to church and then they went to Dairy Queen afterwards, and a bunch of people saw him there. Okay. Cameron's telling all this to the police when he finally gets, enough information that he feels like, okay, I need to call the police.
Right.
And the police they're pretty bothered by the fact that Cody's best friend is calling.
Not the wife.
Not the wife. They're like,
Yeah, where she's at.
Where's Jordan? Why isn't she filing a missing persons report? Okay. Tuesday, July 9th, they get Jordan to come into the station to talk to him. And they want to know what happened leading up to Cody's disappearance. Jordan said they went to church that morning. After that, they went to the lake around 5:30 p.m. They went back to church. After church, they went to Dairy Queen and had dinner. Then they went home. So far, it's kind of jiving with what other people are saying that they've seen him. Then Jordan says, while they're on their way home from Dairy Queen, Cody got a phone call, and it lasted about 30 minutes, and he was super upset when he got off the phone. Jordan didn't know who he was talking to, but he was upset. She said, at this moment, she realizes her phone's about to die and decides she needs to go back to her office where she left her charger, pick up her charger, and come back home. While she's gone, Cody sent Jordan a text saying he's leaving the house to go take a ride with some friends. Now, it's a Sunday night.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Around 9:30 or 10 o'clock.
I got work tomorrow? I don't think so.
Yeah, but my question was at this point is it's 2013. Aren't we tracking cell phones at that point?
Yeah, but his cell phone was in the garage, so he must.
Yeah, but not what she's telling the police.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So at this point in the story, questions are starting to pop into my head, and I'm just like, well, something's not right. Okay, so Jordan tells police when she's coming back from work, she went there to pick up her charger. She's coming back from work. She sees a black sedan leaving her driveway. Okay. She thinks the car had Washington plates. I Googled it. I just said Montana to Washington State, 600 miles.
Okay.
Wow.
So, it wasn't like it was 30 minutes across the border.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking, okay, well, maybe it's common for people in Washington to be in Montana, but.
Yeah, like if you're on the border, but.
Yeah. So someone from Washington with Washington plates shows up. Cody goes for a drive with them. Police are like, what the what? They start thinking maybe drugs were involved. Yeah. Jordan says Cody's in a car club. It's normal for him to go off riding with his friends. Even late at night. It's normal to go take rides. So the police want to know why she didn't report Cody missing. So let's, ask her that. She's like, I didn't want to report him missing. And then he came back home and he'd be mad because I was causing a fuss about everything. I don't know about that.
I don't know. How long would Zach have to be missing for you to call the police, though?
If he didn't come home from work, I would at least start calling everybody that I
Yeah,
knew.
you could call everyone you know, but when do you call the police?
Maybe the next morning? I
guess.
don't know.
It's weird, isn't
I would
it?
definitely be more concerned than she is.
Yeah.
So he went missing Sunday. Well, he went for a ride Sunday night. It's Tuesday morning before she's in the police station talking to them at their request.
Yeah, no, I would have been there.
I probably would have been there earlier.
So the police are like, okay, well, all right. That's all we got to ask you for now. But because they can't arrest her. It's sus, but
Yeah.
they got nothing. Sus.
You
Yeah.
used it correctly.
Thanks.
You didn't say suspicious.
So the police go to Cody's mom. Her name is Sherry. She has information. When she goes to the police station, she's prepared. She brings with her a printout from Cody's cell phone showing the activity, like phone calls and texts. This isn't, we're not talking about it pinged off this tower. It's just like whatever you could download now off your, your online bill, and you could see the.
Yeah.
So the first thing the police are looking at when she brings this bill in, or I call it bill activity, is the 30-minute call. Remember, he had supposedly had saying he got all upset. So there was a call from a Washington number, which was pretty consistent with all the things Jordan was telling them. They traced that phone number to a man named Jose.
Okay.
Police call Jose and they're like, hey, you and Cody talked for like 30 minutes. What did y'all talk about? And Jose's like, I borrowed a torque wrench from him and we talked about the torque wrench. And what would be upsetting to Jordan talking about a torque wrench with his friend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would he be so upset? Okay, so just so you know, put Jose out your mind, because when this all went down, he was actually at the hospital with his wife who was giving birth.
Okay,
So
he's clear.
He had nothing to do with this. Okay, Jose is out.
Go away, Jose.
Yes. While the police are questioning and investigating, people are out in the community searching for Cody. Normal. They're looking in fields, abandoned barns, everywhere they can think of. There's no sign of Cody. The search continues into Wednesday. Police get a new lead on Wednesday afternoon. Jordan, y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. Jordan rolled up at the police station to deliver this new evidence. She had brought a printed email. The email gave a detailed account of what happened to Cody. The email came from, quote, Carman Tony. And this email said there is no need to look for Cody anymore because Cody went for a drive with friends. At some point, the joyride stopped. They decided to go for a hike. Who hikes at night? Is that a thing?
Who's sending an email like this?
And then Carman Tony says Cody fell off a cliff, so the searching can stop. Sorry, Jordan. Your husband's dead. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my God.
But who the hell?
Sincerely,
Yeah.
Carman Tony.
It's like carmantony@gmail.com or
Yeah.
some shit like that. Yeah.
Carman Tony 69 at hotmail.com.
Y'all email him. No. So the police are like, who the hell is Carman Tony, right? Hey, Jordan, does Cody have any friends named Tony? And she's like, well, yeah, he's Tony. He's a coworker. And they know each other. So she gives the police his name and contact information, and a detective called him. Tony went into the station for an interview. Tony confirmed that he worked with Cody, but he denied sending the email. He said he had not seen Cody in quite some time. He was completely cooperative with the police, and Tony allowed them to check his records, his emails, etc. They found nothing.
Yeah.
Tony's cleared. Tony is not Carman Tony. So the police are like, okay, we need to find out. Like I said about the tracing the cell phones earlier, you know that you can look up an IP address, but you don't really know in your head when that actually officially started.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I'm wondering at this point, can they do that? And the answer is yes, they can. But they've got to get IT people to look
Yeah.
at. Like, you can't just, now you can look up your IP address so easily. But so I didn't know this. And I'm assuming it's still the same. The police contacted Google. Google has a legal process for subpoenaing records from them. Police are like, well, if we got to go through these hoops with Google, we might as well get Jordan and Cody's IP address at their house as well as Carman Tony's.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So, they fill out the paperwork, they do whatever. That doesn't happen overnight.
No.
So they're just kind of have to sit and wait on that. So Jordan and Cody's family, friends put up missing posters around town. They just wanted to find new information that could help the police. A search party goes to Glacier National Park. Remember that email said Cody had fallen off a cliff?
Right.
So this is kind of a natural progression in searching, is to go to this national park where there's hiking trails and
Yeah, because like
cliffs.
someone sent that email.
Yeah. So, I mean, if I were going through this situation, I would be insane at this point. Like, I would just be going. Like, I would not stop looking for my husband.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. So Jordan was there.
And they were only married for like a week.
Yeah.
So this is not like.
Yeah. Like, dated a year, engaged for 6 months, married for a week, But Jordan was there. She was leading the search. I'm just putting myself in her position.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know if I could lead a search. Like,
Yeah.
I would just be frantically just going in all different directions. Okay. So the search party is in Glacier National Park. They stop at several places, including a road. They go up a road called Going to the Sun Road. That's the name of the road. I had to double
That's a
check.
mouthful.
Going to the Sun Road. So it's a 30-mile winding road. And they drive up it, and there's a park. When you get to the top of it, there's like an area to park. So you
And
can,
the sun.
yes, right.
And the sun.
There's
Really?
no shade.
That's probably why, because it's 30 miles, up.
I
And
would
you're
think I'm going to the sun too if I was going up a 30-mile winding road.
So they pull in. The search party pulls in, including Jordan. And they park. Near the parking area, there was a trail called the Loop Trail. And according to Jordan, her and Cody hiked there before. He liked going there. So she walks out onto the trail, and there's this retaining wall, but then there's a sharp 200-foot drop.
Okay.
Treacherous, this is, you might hike the trail, but you're not getting off this trail. You'll die. So she goes over to the retaining wall. She's like, oh my God, I think I see something down there. I think I see a body. And all the other people are scrambling, panicking. Park rangers were notified. They come to the scene. Jordan gives them a statement. The park rangers called the police and the FBI, which I thought that was kind of strange that the FBI would be called to a scene like that.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's not like he was wanted.
Well, it's
yeah.
Glacier National Park.
Oh,
so is that
maybe.
federal?
Maybe they had to.
Okay. So at this point, when all of this is going on, it's starting to get dark. And like I said, this is very treacherous terrain that's hard to go down during the daytime. So they decide to send Jordan, all these search parties, that y'all go home. We will, we're going to start the search. We're going to regroup in the morning when the sun comes up. We're going to start the search. So the police, somebody stayed there to keep the scene, what's the word I'm looking for? The integrity of the scene.
Yeah.
Safe. So we are now at July 12th. I got married on June 29th.
Okay.
8 a.m. The recovery team has to put eyes on the body so they can make a plan to get down into this canyon safely. And they can't see the body. Now, remember what Jordan said. Leaned over and I see a body.
Yeah.
They can't see the body. They had to tie one of their men to a rope. And he's leaning over the edge
Oh my
with
God.
them holding Are you kidding me? I would
You know-
not ever.
You know they drew straws for that one.
Oh yeah.
The older I get, I'm going to make a drink while I'm saying this. The older I get, I think the more afraid of heights I get. And that just terrifies me just thinking about somebody tying a rope around me and like dangling me over the edge of a cliff. But
I had to hold Dalton on the ladder the other day, so.
But if she
starts
saw
early.
if she saw it so simply, why even go through all of that?
Yeah, why didn't
If
she
she
just say
just-
it's right there?
Yeah, if she just looked over and said, "Hey, there it is."
Right.
Why did they have to go through all that?
She must have not really seen it. It must have been a bush or like
I don't know.
a bear.
A bush.
A bush.
Well, they do lean the guy over with the rope, and he does see something down there.
They
Okay.
just need to get those little mirrors they put under the cars.
A really long one.
Yes. A really long and a really big one, like a bus mirror that you put around the curb. Just like down there.
I'm sure they would have appreciated having that. At least the one guy who they like just drew over the edge. There.
Look, if I was that guy that had to go over, I definitely would have been coming up with some other suggestions.
Can we try this
Yes,
first?
yes.
So they got to plan this rescue. It's 200-foot drop. They finally figure out what they're going to do. They get down to the body. And when they get to the body, it's actually in a pool of water floating face down. And they check the pockets, and it's Cody. His wallet was in his pocket. So it's definitely Cody. And he's dead.
Yeah.
So he's the only evidence they have. They have to figure out how to get him out now and preserve the evidence. So they put him in a body bag, and a helicopter comes in with a 200-foot line and drops it down, and they hoist it out. Yeah, it's crazy. All right. So imagine being one of the people on the scene here, not the workers, but the family and friends. They're all like, Cody is afraid of heights. Why would he even get anywhere near the edge
Yeah.
to accidentally fall or slip or whatever happened? So everybody's like, this doesn't sound too good.
Little tiny cup is cracking me up.
My teeny tiny red solo
Pinkies
cup.
up.
All right. This is just raising more red flags. Now I'm going to tell you about somebody we haven't talked about yet. Kimberly Martinez.
Who the hell is that?
Well, she is Jordan's BFF.
I knew you were going to say that.
She was Jordan's maid of honor. She went to the police station telling them, I have some information to share with y'all. Kimberly told the police that this was not a fairy tale romance. Kim said that Jordan confided in her right after the wedding that she was unhappy and she thinks she made a mistake. She thinks she made a bad decision.
Oh, God.
How are you going to figure that out after being married for a week?
A week. Yeah.
And you had a year and a half before this. And now you're thinking,
Yeah.
I made a bad... Okay. Well, Jordan also told Kimberly that she was terrified of her wedding night.
What?
Okay.
Yes. Remember, she was raised in a strict Christian family and they were saving themselves for marriage.
Yeah.
Kim was like, you need to talk to him about it. I mean, I don't know this for sure, but I'm thinking that they didn't consummate the marriage on the wedding night. And she was just kind of pushing off.
Yeah. But he seemed like, I don't know, I guess people are different, but like he seemed like a pretty
Decent guy.
Yeah, understanding, like, and he was okay with, he knew who she was and how her family was, so I'm a little
I don't know either. Yeah.
thrown by that.
Well, Kim's advice to Jordan was you need to have a conversation with him and talk to him. Great advice, I think. You need to tell him how you feel. So, okay. Let's rewind a little bit. Sunday evening, they went to church, then Dairy Queen. All right. On their way home, Jordan texted Kimberly and said, I'm going to have the conversation with Cody this evening when we get home. We're going to have the talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Later on that evening, Jordan showed up at Kim's house and told Kim the conversation with Cody did not go well. I'm thinking that when Jordan told the police she went to get her phone charger,
She went to Kim's.
she really went to her friend Kim.
Yeah, because who leaves your phone charger? Like, you don't have one at home?
Well, I mean,
Come on.
we have so many, like every drawer in our house has a phone
Yeah,
charger.
yeah, there's no way.
And I mean, if her husband had a cell phone, chances are they had the same kind. And, you know.
In 2013, yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay. So Jordan had told Kim when she went to her house, the conversation didn't go well. Cody got mad. I don't know. Kim is telling this stuff to the police.
Yeah.
Something else happened that made the investigators concerned. When Jordan was giving her statement to the park rangers, she had zero emotion. Everybody else that was there in the search party was sobbing and wailing and just like, oh my God, I can't believe it. And she's just like straight stone cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not everybody reacts the same way, but come
No.
on. You're not gonna be like that. Okay. Jordan also told the park rangers, this is conflicting for me, that Cody always wanted to see that the loop trail or whatever it was called before he died.
What?
Now, earlier, she had told police that they went hiking there.
Yeah, that he loved that place.
Yeah. So, what, I don't know, more red flags.
So now she's trying to, like, make it like it's a suicide attempt? Or
She is stupid to me because she's just not, she's all over the place.
Yeah.
None of it makes sense.
Yeah.
None of it lines up.
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. So, finally, the police get an answer back from Google. The Carman Tony's IP address is located at a house in the name of Stephen Rutledge.
Who the hell is that?
Who the hell is that? That's Jordan's stepdad.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Jordan's stepdad. Who lives in Stephen Rutledge's house? Jordan's mom, Jordan's stepdad, and Jordan's 16-year-old brother. And remember, up till a week ago,
She was
lived
living
in
there.
their house
Mhm.
too.
Uh,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nobody named Carman Tony lives at that house.
Imagine that.
Ding, 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 ding. Red flag
Yeah.
again. So police talked to stepdad, mom, and brother, and no one wrote the email.
mm.
Yes. Remember Jordan told the police Cody went for a ride with friends? Guess what? Cody's cell phone and Jordan's cell phone were in Glacier National Park the night Cody supposedly went for a ride with friends. The GPS said the phones entered the park at 9:17 p.m.
She's a liar. Jesus don't like liars.
Here we go. Guess what else? When you enter Glacier National Park,
They got a
there's-
parking tag?
there's a camera that takes your picture. And there's a picture of Cody's car going into the park, and you can see Cody and Jordan in the car.
They didn't pay the toll, the honor fee.
When the car comes back out, the camera takes another picture.
Let me
and
guess.
Tell me what you think.
It's just little old Jordan.
Yep, little old Jordan. Now she's caught. She's got all these lies. Okay. July 16th, 2013, just over 2 weeks from their wedding, Jordan was arrested. She said that she and Cody argued. I couldn't ever figure out exactly why, but somehow they ended up in Glacier National Park. Now it's dark, y'all. I'm not saying nobody goes to a national park in dark, because I'm sure there's camping and stuff
Mhm.
like that. But like if you and your husband are outdoorsy people and love to hike, I don't think you're going to do it at night.
Right.
No. You know better.
Yeah. She said she and Cody were arguing when they were, driving to the park. Somehow, she said she had to go to the bathroom or something, so he pulled the car over. She went to pee, blah, blah, blah. It was an accident. Everything was... He did
Oh.
this, and I accidentally pushed him, and da-da-da.
You accidentally pushed him.
Yeah. Like, he was mad at me, so it was something like this. Don't quote me, because I didn't write it down, because quite frankly, I didn't believe any of it. So it was like something like,
we don't quote stuff we don't believe.
Yeah, I went over to cop a squat, and then we were arguing, and then he like grabbed me, and I was defending myself and pushed him, but I still feel like if that happened, he would be on the roadside, where the coming from the car. He wouldn't be on the cliff side. She would be the one on the side facing the cliff where she was peeing. Anyway.
Yeah, the logistics.
She arrested, okay?
She locked up.
She's stupid. So the trial started, and it basically came down to, is she going to be guilty of first-degree murder or second-degree murder? Do y'all know the difference? Do you want me to tell you the difference?
I have an idea.
I think I do.
Okay, tell me, Hannah. What do you think?
Oh, no, not me.
Okay.
No, you go ahead and just tell us.
Okay, so first is you've planned it, you premeditated it.
Okay,
that's what I thought.
Second is heat of the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's telling the story, it's heat of the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know she did it at this point because she said she did, but is it first or second? And that could be the difference between a death penalty and just an X amount of years in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So testimony comes through. I mean, it's just like more shit came out in the trial. And right before closing arguments, Jordan's attorney's like, can we make a plea? Can we make a plea deal on this?
They said she didn't do a good enough job.
I mean, they knew they weren't going to win a jury over. So they made a plea deal. The plea was she would agree to plead guilty to second-degree murder, and she would get 30 years in a federal prison. Why federal and state, I don't know. Maybe, because it was a national park, maybe it had to be a federal trial. I don't know.
Yeah.
But let me tell you where she is. Jordan Graham is in, now remember, this took place in Montana.
Mm-hmm.
Aliceville Federal Correctional Institution in Aliceville, Alabama. Scheduled to be released in 2040. She ain't going to come after me because I'll be so old by then. Okay, here's a picture. They're so cute. I'm going to show y'all. Oh, I watched Snapped. Have y'all ever watched that show? It's all about women who lose their shit. It's called Snapped.
Are we on it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you got to kill somebody to get on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not on that.
No, it's not just like me having a hissy fit because somebody didn't put their dirty underwear in the laundry room. But that will make a motherfucker snap.
But also, like, you would have so much content for your show if you did stuff like that.
I would be doing it from jail if I did.
What are you in for?
Grits with a side of murder. What's the woman's correctional facility? I was gonna say Angola, but that's for the dudes.
No, Elaine Hunt.
Coming to you from Elaine Hunt Correctional Facility.
You would be the one to get arrested just so you could get in there and get like
some
alive,
stories.
All the stories
with your little portable podcast thing.
Look how cute they are.
Can I bring this in?
Look at that.
Wow.
Young and cute, had their whole
way to ruin it, Jordan.
That's crazy.
Fuck
I want to
you,
know.
Jordan.
Has she talked anymore?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, I think she tried to appeal or blah, 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 whatever. And that didn't go anywhere. So
there's just so many questions I still have.
Well, here's a little funny thing that I'm going to tell y'all about, which is related to this story. I went to the Aliceville website, the place where she's incarcerated, and I looked at the commissary list. So would you like to know a few things from what we could...
Yes.
What does that tell you?
What Jordan can buy while she's there, or we could send her money.
She's so gonna get you when she gets out.
No, she's a good Christian girl. She's not.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's see. Let me just read some of the titles of the things on here. Stamps, watches, batteries, headphones, electronics, cosmetics, eye makeup, lip gloss, fragrance. Why do you need this shit in jail?
Why?
You gotta look good.
For what?
Hair gel, shampoo, juice, water, soft drinks, religious items.
All right, give me 3 things on that list you want.
Okay, well, let me just say the religious items, limit one from this group. A religious bandana, hijab white, I'm probably saying it wrong, hijab black. Okay. And those range anywhere from $4.99 to $9.95 a piece.
Okay.
3 things that I want from this list.
3 things. You got a little money. You're going to the commissary. What you getting?
Dang. I think I'm going to get some frankincense. They
would.
do.
Really?
They have some frankincense oil.
What can I ask why?
Why?
Because
The wise men. That's all I can think about when you say frankincense. You getting some myrrh too?
No, they got Egyptian musk, scented oil, lavender bowl freshener, or frankincense. So
I want to look at this list and pick
Okay.
something out.
okay. Everyone's laughing about
pass
this.
it
I see.
around.
I will. Hold on. I'm just trying to see. That's one thing I want.
Frankincense.
That's so weird.
Of all the things I thought you would say,
Here's the other thing I
that was
want.
not one of them.
Okay. It's under miscellaneous.
Oh, God.
Glue. In parentheses, it says hobby craft.
What are you you crafting?
$2.70. Okay. I want that.
Tammy's craft room.
Okay. I'm going to pass this over to you.
Tammy's prison crafts.
And let me look at the second page to decide what I want my third thing. I'm just reading some of these topics.
Hot 6 oil.
Hot sex oil?
6 oil.
Oh, I think that's a misspelling.
Oh, you need insect repellent.
Wait, y'all gotta go back to your microphones. No, do I need insect repellent? Is that one?
You might, yeah.
I feel like this is the other thing. It just caught my eye. Velveeta mac and cheese.
I'm trying to find the most expensive thing,
That's
and
valid.
I think it is a G-Shock watch for $99.45.
Velveeta mac and cheese is $1.25. I mean, to me, the prices are pretty reasonable. Like, I'd like to go shop at the commissary at the prison
Yeah.
because it's way cheaper
Yeah.
than.
We'd get way more.
Okay, Kelsey. Let me see. I'm gonna pick one, and you tell me how much you think it is. A manicure kit,
$8.
$2.40.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
it sounds like we have a trip to take.
Yeah.
White panties,
We're going shopping.
limit 2.
Why only 2? I need more than 2.
I guess you're not going anywhere. You don't have to worry about shit in your pants.
They sell laundry detergent too. I guess that's for when you shit your pants, huh?
$6.95.
Kosher dill pickles, limit 3. They're 90 cents a piece.
Oh, a hair mask is $8.85.
A what?
A hair mask.
Oh,
Make your hair all,
soft and supple.
yeah. Oh, that hot 6 oil is not a typo. It's the number 6.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Would you like to see this one, Hannah?
Yeah.
This one has some food sampling for you.
Sorry.
And while we wait,
Hot buffalo wing pretzel, 55 cents. Wow.
Wow. You think they're those? What are those pretzels we got at Universal that you and I got?
Auntie Anne's.
You think they're Auntie Anne's?
I don't think so.
She got a little franchise up in the prison.
I'd buy it. Oh, you can get a yellowfin tuna steak for $2.15.
Damn.
I want to go grocery shopping.
That's
here.
what I said.
We need to make a trip.
Yeah.
Going to Alabama. Forget Buc-ee's. We're
Forget
stopping.
Buc-ee's.
We're stopping at the Aliceville Penitentiary.
Chandler's laughing at you.
Do you think they have T-shirts here? Chorizo
Well, they
beans.
Hey, they have white panties, so they might have T-shirts.
A missing you greeting card for $1.40.
I'd just write it on some paper.
There's nothing sharp on here.
They got pencils on there.
There is Mrs. Dash.
20 cents a piece.
Mrs. Dash.
Yep, that's the spiciest thing on here. And jalapeno bacon crumbles.
Anything else y'all want to share off the list?
I don't know, but I'm starving now.
I know, right?
Wait,
It's very snacky. I'd be fat as fuck because I'd be calling.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be calling y'all like, "Hey, can you put some money in my commissary so I can buy me some Velveeta mac and cheese?"
Yep, I don't
$20 goes a long way.
Ramen
I don't need
noodles.
anything else, just food.
I need that 6 oil for my hair.
Can you be an extreme couponer and
Oh my God. Thank y'all so much for doing this with me.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all so much. And we appreciate y'all out there. Please help the show out by going to Patreon, Patreon/grits, and you can support the show. If you can't afford that, that's totally cool. What we would love for you to do is go on YouTube, find our channel, Grits with a Side of Murder, and subscribe. That will help us out. We're also on Facebook. You can go to our group there. Anything else, ladies?
I don't think so.
Nope.
All right.
Thanks for having us.
Thank
Yeah,
you
thank
so
you.
much for doing this with me. I
Can't
had a
wait to
good
see
time.
Your white trash
My
costume.
white
after
trash
this.
costume. I will. I might need one of y'all's help getting the wig on. Actually,
You can do
Yeah.
that.
I took a long-haired blonde wig and I rolled beer cans up in it like they were rollers.
That's what you were doing with those.
Yeah.
I was wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna wait and see
Oh, sorry.
what happened with them. I didn't know if it was a hat or
Oh
I
no.
thought
You
you
know.
were making another purse.
I made hair rollers with
too.
them.
like the Kool-Aid pack purses.
Yeah.
That's what you should have found.
That I should have cut the cans open and like
God.
placed them all
I
together.
can just see you hurting yourself.
Oh, I would. I would. All right. We love y'all out there. Tell your mom and him to listen, and we're going to let Zydeco Mike take us out.